All right, room 32. Here is today's lesson, module 10.11. It's another lesson on algebra and really a follow-up and continuation from yesterday's lesson where we're learning how to use multiple operations in one equation. For this first problem, you're going to see that we have an example that shows triangles in the first equation. Now, the triangle represents an operation. That operation could be addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division. In the second equation, you'll notice there's a triangle and a circle. Now, again, each of those shapes represent an operation, but those two shapes, the triangle and the circle, will represent different operations. Both equations are going to equal 100, so let me demonstrate for you how that would look. So let's say, for example, we put 25 in this first one, and we say times 2, and then we multiply that again times 2. So 25 times 2 would be 50, times 2 would equal 100. On the second equation, we could put in 50 times 2, and then divided by 1. Right? So 50 times 2 would be 100, divided by 1 would equal 100. So that's just an example how we could use these types of equations to help us solve using multiple operations in the same equation. Now I'm going to try to jump back to our lesson here real quick. It was loading a moment ago and I was hoping that we would be able to pull it up. And at this very moment, I am having difficulty with this particular lesson showing up on our screen. But what I want to show you is how we can use the same concept, and I'm going to jump back to here. Oops, let's see here. I was going to try to go to a second page. Can we make another page here? I have not tried using this piece before. Let's see, can we, no, let me get out of this mode. Let's see here. Oops, okay. All right. Now, let's say, for example, we were to show this in an equation with multiple operations, right? So let's say 12 times 2, and then we're going to put here plus 3 times 1 equals, all right? So we're going to try to solve this, right? So we're going to go ahead and solve each side of this equation. It has parentheses, which means we're going to do what's in the parentheses first, and the operation that we're going to follow is multiplication first. So we have 24 plus 3 equals 27. Now, what if we add multiple operations in there, okay? We're going to go back here and do this again. So this time, what if we go ahead and we say 15 plus, and we put in here 18 minus 4 equals unknown, right? So we're going to do what's in the parentheses first. So 18 minus 4 is equal to 14, and then plus 15 is equal to 29, okay? So that's another example of a similar like multi-step equation. Let's do one more. Now I don't have the math book up yet. Let me just double check and see if it's loaded, and I see it's not loading. My apologies on that. And let me jump back to here, okay? And let's take one more. Let's say 35 minus 12 divided by 3, okay, equals unknown. So now we're going to solve what's in the parentheses again. 12 divided by 3 is 4, and then the 35 we bring down equals to 31. All right. Now, I don't have the math book up today. I hope this will give you some ideas on how to do today's lesson. If you have any questions or comments or uncertainties, please let me know. Thanks for watching, and have a good rest of your Friday.